Hello everybody, my name is Mike and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping well. Welcome to my first video and my first look here on Football Manager Mobile 2022. Well, when I say first look, there is a more in-depth video available on FM Scout's channel. The link to that will be in the description down below. But this is kind of just the 5 key things for me to take away from today's video. So this one's a little short snapshot into the game. If you do want a more in-depth dive, head over to the description and click on the link to the FM Scout video. But I'm going to boot up the game. You guys don't need to see that. So I'll join you very, very shortly in the game. So what am I talking about getting into the game? Before we even get into the game, we've now got one of the new features off the bat, which is 5 playable nations. Now this is an upgrade from the previous 4. And before that, we used to only be able to have 4 playable nations with 1 only with all leagues loaded. Prior to this, in 2020, I believe it was, you used to be able to choose 4 playable nations, 1 with all leagues loaded, and the other 4 only had the top available league. Sorry, the other 3 had the top available league. Now we've got 5 playable nations and a brand new league added in South Africa. And now we're about to open up 5 databases with all the leagues loaded as well. So massive step forward, in my opinion, from the guys over at Sports Interactive. Now, the next new thing isn't really a feature, more of an improvement on the game overall, but it's just the overall aesthetics and the UI they've been using, most notably actually in the scouting thing when you're looking for a new player now. So if we go to player search and then we go to customizable, this just looks a little bit more cleaner now, in my opinion. I think they've just made a good, step forward again, just trying to clean things up, making it a little bit more user friendly, just an overall just step in the right direction. While on the talk of scouting and player searching, that is one new feature that I think has been massively overhauled. Instead of now you'll be able to sound your scouts, such as Ruiz here, and be able to select kind of exactly what I want from a player I'm wanting to look at. So I can choose the role, attacking right midfielder, inside forward, ability, so a hot prospect, or if I want him to be a first team player straight away, age range, all this is all fully customizable. So I just think it's really, really good. You can even add the fact that they do not require a work permit, and set them on the way. Hopefully I'll come back with some absolute gems. Sure, everyone will use, but it's definitely something that, as if I'm playing a save, it would be something of interest to me. And that is the medical centre. Now this one, as I said, it's not for everyone, but for me, to just making sure I've clicked off it right there, great start. You can actually look who is at risk of obviously getting injury and hopefully stop any long-term injuries. Make sure you're rotating the players around so everyone's getting equal game time if they're at risk for an injury. Maybe, you just put them on the bench and bring them on if necessary. But I think it's just, and again, the more information at my disposable, that's there at my fingertips, the better in my opinion. So again, I think this is really, really good. As I said, it's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone plays the game the same, but from the way I play the game, it's going to be fundamental to making sure I've got a healthy squad, especially if you're managing Leeds United. We ain't got a lot of players to play with. The final one for me isn't a big one, but it's one that again just adds something a little bit extra into the game. That's obviously contract negotiators, and so now we obviously have a little bit more customization in that, and you can actually lock down things as well, so they become non-negotiable, which sometimes is a little bit thing that has been missing from previous games, where you want to say that you don't want to pay over a certain wage, and now you can kind of get a feel for it. So for example, if I want to say to Santos here that I'm literally going to offer you 9.5k, lock that in, because that's as high as I'll go. Anything else I'll negotiate you on, suggested terms, he's happy with that if I change some of the things around there. So as long as I'm happy with that, boom, there we go, signing done. So there we have it, guys. As I said, just a very, very quick overview of some of the new features on Football Manager Mobile 2022. Down in the comment section down below, if you do want to get involved and let me know what your first save, what you're kind of going to be up to in the game, that would be much appreciated. And let me know what your favourite new feature is as well. As I said at the start of the video, there is a more in-depth dive into the game over on FM Scout's channel. The link is in the description down below to that one. But guys, I hope you're going to enjoy it. I've got some ideas to get through on this channel as well. So hope you've enjoyed it, and if you have, don't forget to show support by dropping a like and all that kind of stuff in the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.